When the woman woke up, she was terrified to find her cut skin was hanging around her neck. All the medical staff were lying unconscious on the floor.
911, what's your emergency?
At first, they suspected a gas leak had occurred here, but the exact cause was still unclear. After checking the injured, they found everyone had only fainted. There were no other symptoms, and it was not toxic gas. Soon the firefighters found the woman who had regained consciousness. But the moment she excitedly sat up, the skin on her face slipped right off. The paramedics could only calm her down. While carefully placing the skin back in position, they learned from the woman that an hour earlier she had been preparing for a facelift procedure. Before the surgery, she heard construction noise next door, and then she was knocked out by the anesthesia, eagerly waiting for it to wear off so she could look 20 years younger. But when she woke up, not only was the surgery unfinished, all the medical staff had collapsed on the floor. After an investigation, they discovered the anesthesia supply pipes were buried inside the walls. And today there happened to be workers doing construction next door. They must have accidentally damaged the pipeline, causing the anesthetic gas to leak, which was why everyone passed out. The reason the woman woke up was because she had been breathing through an oxygen tube. However, when Eddie and the others reached the construction room, they found all the workers there were also unconscious and located the source of the leak. Sure enough, a worker had accidentally cut through the anesthesia line. But when Chimi checked the injured, he discovered one worker lying face down was seriously hurt. He had collapsed straight onto a cutting table, and the entire saw blade was embedded in his abdomen. If they pulled the blade out, he would certainly bleed to death. So they had no choice but to send him to the hospital with the blade still inside. At that moment, the worker regained consciousness, but fainted again when he saw his own stomach. They reassured the woman who had the facelift not to worry too much. Her wound was being continuously iced, and the doctor would definitely restore her face shortly. But the woman said looking young was not important. As long as her face could be restored, she would thank heaven on her knees. It seemed cosmetic surgery really had to be taken seriously. Otherwise, it could easily end in disfigurement.